Hey guys, Sarah Parents Outdoor, and today I'm going to be fishing with one of my all-time favorite lures for winter bass fishing, which is the Double Tail Grub. And this happens to be the Yamamoto Double Tail Grub, which I really like. They are a little bit more expensive, but they have really good action, and even though they are $7 a pack, they come in a 20 pack, so it's not too bad of a deal. Which I'm not totally sure if this is my #1 favorite lure for winter bass fishing or not, because I also really like fishing with shaky heads and drop shots during the winter, but it's definitely up there as one of my favorites. And it's not winter yet, it's still fall, but it was like 30 degrees this morning. It kind of felt like winter, and this lure will also work great in the fall too. So basically I just got it rigged up here on a Texas rig to start off with a little 1/0 hook and a 1/8 ounce tungsten weight. And then I also have the 4-inch size, which this is the 5-inch size. I got the 4-inch size rigged up on my spinning rod, just on a little Ned rig jig head right there. One of the little weedless Ned rig jig heads by Lifted Jigs. Alright guys, well I'm going to start out with the Texas rig for now, because I haven't used one of my bait casters in what seems like, probably over a month, because I just got my new ultralight rod and I've just been using it a lot lately. So anyway, I'm going to start off with this and hopefully catch one. Oh my gosh, come on. This is my first bite of the day and I missed him. Oh well, I'll have to cast back in there. Oh, got him. Little guy. I'll take him. Well, it's 2 bites as soon as I got to this side of the pond. Maybe they're just all over here. I don't know. Not a bad one. He'll go about a pound. There we go. It's the first one of that double tail grub, and this fish is definitely cold. But there we go. First one of the day, right there. I'll just let him go. I was about to tell the camera earlier, but basically this morning it was very cold, and obviously it's gonna drop the water level a little bit. But since this is such a small pond and like such a small body of water, it affects this pond a lot more than larger bodies of water. So the fish are gonna react to like the colder weather a lot stronger in this pond, and they're gonna be a lot more lethargic in this pond. But I was still able to get that guy to bite, which is why I think I haven't gotten any bites so far until just a second ago. Got him. Not the best hook set. Just a little guy. I don't think this is a great hook set either. Get him on in here. Alright. I think there's got to be more fish near this fountain, because sometimes fish like that running water, especially when it's real cold or when it's real warm. So anyway, just another pounder it looks like, but we'll take him. Unfortunately, this pond's really annoying to fish right now because there's so much pine straw on top of the pond that my line is just bringing the pine straw down to the lure, and it's kind of messing up the action of the lure. But right near this fountain, all the pine straw is pushed away from it, so it's easier to fish it. Plus, there also might be more fish under there, so I think this is going to be pretty much the best spot in the pond right now. Alright guys, well my luck wasn't too great with the 5-inch grub on a little Texas rig, so I'm going to switch to my spinning rod, which has this little Ned rig head with a 4-inch double tail grub on it, and also it has 8-pound fluorocarbon instead of 20 pounds, so it's going to be a lot more finesse, and hopefully we can catch some more fish on this. Got him. Oh, jeez. I think I had one, he got off. And that lure came projectiling right at me. Oh, well, that must have been a small one. He didn't even penetrate the hook right there. Or penetrate the plastic. Or the hook did not penetrate the soft plastic, I guess. Oh, got one. Got one. Wow, I did not think I had a fish on there. Not a bad one. Alright, finally. I thought this one should do better. Be a smaller grub. There we go. Well, this might be the smallest one of the day, but it's another fish. We'll take him. Yeah, he's the smallest one of the day, but we will take another fish. It's definitely it's been a lot harder fishing this pond today than it usually is. I mean, you can come out here and catch a ton of fish really fast, usually, but like I mentioned earlier, it's just really cold, or it was really cold today. It's not too bad right now. There we go. All right, another fish, third one of the day. We'll take him. There he goes. We got it right there. Wow, swimming it in. All right, I think we went from the smallest fish of the day to the biggest. There we go. This guy's a fighter. This guy might not be the biggest, but he's about a pound. Well, that's a nice fish right there. This guy was a little more active than the other ones. I mean, I was swimming that grub in and he still hit it. So I don't know, maybe the fish are just getting a little more active right here before sundown. But I'll take that fourth fish of the day. All right, guys, well, unfortunately I could not get any more fish to bite these little double tail grubs here today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day, which kind of stinks because I thought it'd be a lot easier to catch fish on those double tail grubs here, but I think it's just because it was so cold this morning. We kind of had a little cold front, which just made fishing a lot harder. But even though the fishing was pretty hard, I could still catch them on those double tail grubs, and I definitely recommend you try those sometime this late fall or this winter. They're great lures. I mean, they work in the summer too. I just don't use them as much in the summer because pretty much there's a lot of other baits that work too. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, you can also follow me on Instagram at Aaron's_outdoor. But anyway, I'll catch you guys on that next video.